Hello everyone, Terra Makers here, back with another Cang Toys figure review, cause it's about time we finished this bad boy. And continuing from CY Minios Rhimini. And of course, as usual, here's the box, all shiny and very hard to get on camera, and you've seen one, you've seen them all. Some pictures on the back of the Beast mode and the Robot mode, and Cang Toys, Chinese here and there. And there he is out of the box, Rhimini aka Headstrong, the, what number is it now? 4th out of the 6 Transformers for the Predaking combiner. And I have to say he's looking very shiny and very cool, as do most of these figures. So let's take a closer look. Come on, if my camera wants to focus on that face. Very cool face sculpt. As usual, Cang Toys does an amazing job in terms of detailing. And you have a lot of red, gold, silver, and gunmetal, or just dark gray for the thighs and the biceps. And since I have the weapons attached, again, same color scheme, very cool double shotgun. And again, same color schemes, very detailed. I love what Cang Toys does with detailing on these figures. And I definitely love the decals they use. Very cool and very shiny. As for articulation, definitely very articulated. You've got a ball joint on the head. It can look up that far, down that far. You've got a full rotation on the shoulder, 90 degrees bent outwards on the shoulder, and a double jointed elbow. You do have a ball joint on this little beast mode part, and you have full rotation on the wrist. As for the weapons, just like all the others, they just attach onto the hole there via this little pin. Very easy to do. Waist articulation, you have full rotation, and you also have an up crunch. Very nice bend. These side skirts, as usual, they're on ball joints, free to move. And going on to the legs, you've got a ball joint, so you can do, come on, get out of the way, full splits, though the armor tends to get a bit in the way with this one. You can do front splits. You have a full rotation on the thigh. You have a double knee joint. Allows for 120 degrees of bend, let's say. Very nice. And moving down onto the foot. This is on a ball joint, so it can fully rotate. You can have a crazy side pivot. And you also have a pin joint here and a secondary on the inside. That's because of the transformation, so the toes do move quite a bit, though it is a bit stiff to get around. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. Unfortunately, this doesn't lock somewhere, it just moves around. You can position it like down there, but as soon as you touch it, it's gonna move. And just to get a closer look at the blade, again, this is very cool blade. It's the same blade as Land Bulls essentially, and you've got this chainsaw as well. Again, red, gold and silver colors. And again, a closer look at the double barrel shotgun. I really like this one. I think it's probably my favorite out of the guns. As for a size comparison, there he is with Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. It was about double the size actually. There he is with MP Beast Wars Optimus Primal. There he is together with another Legend scale figure, New Age Swoop, who is slightly taller actually. And there he is with Magic Square's Mini Bruticus. So there he is, all transformed up, looking absolutely amazing, just like all the rest of these little figures. Color scheme is more or less the same, just like before, except now you can clearly see the clear edge on the top of the horn, which is quite cool actually. Very nice touch. There's not much else to say about the beast mode except that it's a rhino, and pretty cool transformation as well. Very easy, and it hides most of the robot parts quite well actually. Now he does have a little mini tail. As for articulation, it's a bit limited now. The head mouth can open and close, it can move up that far, but that reveals the connector for the combiner. It can look down that far, it can't really look left and right, but you can rotate it if you want. As for the front legs, you can rotate them up to here before the shoulder actually gets caught on the side armor. And again, double bicep joint, ball joint on the toe, and you also have a pin joint here. And as for the back, they are quite limited. You can only essentially just move them front like so, and again the same ball joint and pivot just like the front. Unfortunately, this doesn't go any further back. You also have the little tail here, and which does have some articulation. It has pin joint there, can do 90 degrees bend, pin joint there, short of 180, and the pin joint on the little red edge. As for the accessories, you can store the shotgun on the back here, like so, which is quite decent actually, but I'm not so sure about the sword. So if anyone has any idea on how you can store this in the beast mode, please do tell me. As for the beast mode size comparison, he's more or less the same length as before. Here he is next to Optimus Prime from Studio Series. If you put him like that, he's more or less the same length. So I'm not gonna bother too much into that part. And moving on to the combiner mode, which is quite simple. So essentially this is the combine mode. Unfortunately, things just kind of float, so there's not really any locking mechanism for the legs or the armor pieces, but that's what the instructions say. So if anybody else has any better idea on the transformation for the combiner mode, please do share it. And something I forgot to mention before, you also get this leg stand just like with Land Bull, which is a really cool base essentially for the figure to attach to in his robot mode. And it also becomes the foot, which to attach it's quite simple. You just have these grooves right here and you just slide it into the bottom part of the figure, but you need to make a little bit of clearing there. And it should slide in there quite securely because it is a very tight fit. And now you can realign the foot of this guy. And that's essentially the combine mode. Yeah, the fact that the bag actually doesn't log anywhere kind of annoys me, but that's pretty much the case for most of these. And as far as I know, the MP scaled ones also kinda have that issue. I mean, most of the Cang Toys lines does have that free-to-play part kind of idea in there, so that's one more done, and we only have 2 more left for the full combined video. It's been almost a year I'm doing this and getting there slowly. Well, till next time, take care everyone, bye bye.